Hi everyone, welcome back to Everything Stitching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe because I make tons of beginner-friendly crochet patterns and videos and tutorials. So if you like that kind of video, please consider subscribing and stay tuned for all those awesome videos, and check out my playlist, which has them all laid out easily for you guys. In today's video, I am going to show you guys how to make a really cute keychain that you can use as a keychain. You could even loop it onto a purse as a little like embellishment, or even a backpack, or you can even use this to like chain up and then put it like hanging from your mirror in your car or whatever. It's super cute. So anyways, it can be used for many different things. It's going to be a flower, sort of like a daisy. Depending on the colors that you choose, you can make this flower look, different either way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look sort of like a daisy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have two different colors. I'm going to use this, let's see, the yarn bee. This is from Hobby Lobby, I think. Yes. It's their velvet one. I love this one. It's so fun. They say it's, oh, it's a 4 medium. Oh, yes, that makes sense. Because their white one, which is right next to it in the same place at Hobby Lobby, it's a 5. And then this is a 4. Whatever. They're both velvet. It is what it is. So this, I chose white for the petals of the flower, and then I'm doing the inner part of the flower in this caramel color. I didn't have any, well, I do have yellow, but it's not the same brand, and I wanted it to look really nice together. So anyways, you know what, now that I look at it, this one's the pumpkin one. It's not even the same one. So the white is a 4. Wow. Anyways, so I'm using a size 4 velvet yarn, 2 different colors. And then I'm going to be using my 5mm crochet hook, Clover brand, of course, for me. But you use what you have. You're going to want stitch marker, the usual with the scissors and tapestry needle. And then what you're going to want in this pattern, you're going to want some type of keychain. What I'm going to be using, I get these off of Amazon or Temu even. They're little keychain link type things. I don't know what to call them. And then keychain ring. And then that's what I'm going to be using. But there's all different types of ways to make it. But that's just what I'm doing. Whoops. Okay, so to get started, what you're going to want to do is you're going to get your color that you're using for the center part of your flower. And for me, that's going to be this caramel color. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is you're going to want to make a magic ring to get started, okay? If you want to know how to make a magic ring, feel free to watch my videos where I actually walk you guys through the basics of crocheting, and making a magic ring is one of them. So if you don't know how to make it yet, go check that video out first, then come back. Okay, so once you make your magic ring, what you're going to want to do is chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. This is going to count as your first double crochet of this round, just so you guys are aware. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is 11 double crochets into the ring now. So by the time you're done, if you're counting that chain 3, you're going to end off this round with a total of 12 double crochets, including that chain 3. So this is just what you're going to do for this first round. Super simple. That's what I really like about making these, is because they're really great as gifts and just to like embellish things, right? In your car, on your purse, on your backpack, anything like that. And the nice thing is they're actually really simple and quick to make up. So they look super awesome, but it's actually not too difficult to make at all. As long as you know how to do a double crochet and a treble crochet, then you're good to go. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this up and then we'll meet back here and let you know what to do next. Okay, so I've got my chain 3 and then my 11 double crochets total for 12. Now I'm going to go ahead and just pull my magic ring close. Don't pull too tight. You don't want to rip all your work. Hold on, it's twisting. That's why it's not closing. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is the top of your chain 3 space, you're going to want to slip stitch into that. So get your hook in there and slip stitch to that top stitch to finish off that round and close that up, okay? And then what you're going to want to do is just fasten that off because we are now done with the center part of your flower. Like I said, this one's like super easy to make. Okay, so now what I'm going to do before I move on is I'm actually just going to go ahead and weave in my ends so I can finish off the center of my flower and just have it officially done before we move on to the petals. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that right now. Okay, so now that I've got those ends weaved in, I'm going to get started by inserting your hook into the top stitch of any of the stitches up top, okay? It doesn't matter which one. We're going to get started on the petals. So what you're going to want to do is just slip stitch. And I like to slip stitch with both parts of the yarn, the tail and the working yarn, just to kind of establish your starting point, and then we'll weave in that tail later. So I went ahead and I started that. Now what you're going to want to do is chain 2, and now it's just with the working yarn. So 1 and 2, and then you're going to do 3 treble crochets into the next stitch. So remember, you're going to do a total of 3 into the same stitch right now. So that was 1, 2, and here's our last one. And as you can tell, we're making our petals. I love using this velvety poofy yarn because it just makes it look so cute. Okay, so let me give myself some more yarn here. Okay, so now that you've done that, you're going to chain 2, so 1 and 2, and then you're going to slip stitch into that next stitch right here. Okay, oops, right. Get your hook in there and just slip stitch to it, which creates your petal. Now after you've slip stitched, now chain 2, 1 and 2, and then you're going to do 3 treble crochets into the next stitch. And this is our pattern for this whole row. So you're going to end up with 6 petals total. Since you have 12 stitches, but remember we're slip stitching into the ones in between. So you're going to end up with a total of 6. So that way you kind of know what it should look like at the end. Okay, so I did my 3 into that one. Then you're going to chain 2 and then slip stitch into that next stitch. And then chain 2 again. And then do your 3 treble crochets into the next stitch. And then just continue on that same pattern until you get back to that starting. Look how cute! So I finished all 6, and then I slip stitched into that first stitch, and then I'm going to fasten that off. Pulling that tight so it doesn't come undone. And then I also like to just tie a knot to this one too, just because I just don't want it coming apart, right? Especially since it's going to be part of a keychain. Okay, so now there's a couple of options to finish this off. Now that you have your tail, you literally can use the tail to just tie onto something and you're done. You can use one of these and then attach it. So there's different ways to do it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of those just because I like the color added into it. I think it'll be really fun, but honestly, you could do either way. You can even use this tail and like just single crochet a chain to have a more finished look. If you wanted a crochet finish look, that would even work. You can really play with it and have a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly weave these in. Like seriously, this project is so fun to make. I just want to make like a dozen of these and just like, I don't know, put them in my car, put them in 1,000 different bags, blah, blah, blah. Because they're so easy. And you know what? Like when you're using this poofy yarn, it just makes it so much fun too. And you can just use a different variation of colors and patterns. Like you can have a lot of fun with it. Your center of your flower can be some type of variegated color and then like solid for the petals, or vice versa, or all of it. I mean, you could even make like rainbow ones, right? You can even make this bigger and then end up doing like 7 petals, so that way each petal is a different color of the rainbow. That would be really fun too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to connect it to one of these petals. I'm just going to basically, with that chain 2 space, put it on that. That's what I'm going to do. But like I said, you can do what you want. Look, oh my gosh. I think I actually want to move it to right here, because I think that's going to look weird on the actual petal. So let's move it here. I'm going to like this a lot better. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. Oh, I can't wait to go put this on something. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed making this with me. Like I said, have fun with these. Have fun with how you want to finish it, how you want to connect it to bags or whatever it is that you're going to put it on. Have fun with the colors, with the petals, with the number of them. This pattern is really easy to tweak and make it how you want it, or keep it as is, because it's gorgeous how it is too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said in the beginning of the video, please like and subscribe. It does help me out tremendously. And also turn the notification bell on, because then you guys will be notified whenever I post new videos. I don't have a set schedule, so that's why doing that is really, really helpful. That way you'll know when they come through. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next time.